Hey everyone, how's everything today? Today I'm going to talk to you about the new government rule. The new lawmakers, the lawmakers changed a rule. Now you can't have tobacco products until you're 21 years old. 18 was the age for many, many years, but all of a sudden now, nope, got to make it 21. And of course, being from government politicians, their logic is completely ridiculous and flawed, and who's paying them behind the scenes to make these rules? I just have to ask these kind of questions. And now, I have never been a smoker of anything, believe it or not. And so I really don't care. It doesn't affect me. But the idea that, oh, you can't handle buying cigarettes at 18, but once you're 21, you've matured so much and you can make better decisions. If you're smoking, you're already off to a bad start. There's no good side to it. You don't need it. People that say, well, a cigarette calms me down. It helps me relax. No, you're weak-minded and you can't handle your own problems. You need drugs to fix things for you. So, hey, Bowser. Bowser, I don't have Super Chat yet because I'm not monetized, but you can PayPal it to me if you want to. And hi, Evil Z, too. So as I was saying, yeah, you don't need these rules. You need to make good decisions and handle your own problems without resorting to drugs to do it. Now, let's think for a minute. All the things you can do at age 18. You can buy and register your own car. You can get bank loans or a house mortgage. You can rent your own apartment. You can join the military and get military training and fire big automatic weapons in a war. But, and you can even vote too. But despite being able to do all these things, you can't be trusted to smoke a cigarette for 3 more years. You're not mature enough to handle these decisions. That's what the government says. So I disagree. Now, one thing I want to mention to anyone now, one thing about me is the smell of cigars doesn't bother me, but cigarettes, I hate them. I don't like being anywhere near them. If you smoke, trust me, you stink, and your breath is horrible. I don't like being near anyone who smokes, and if they're coming over to talk to me at work or something, hey, what are you doing? I smell this. Yes, I can't understand anything you're saying. Get your nasty tobacco breath away from me, and then we'll talk later on. Go brush your teeth or something. What is this? What's someone here trying to hack into me? Hot for teachers. I don't have Super Chat yet. I don't have YouTube monetization yet. I don't have anywhere near enough subscribers. But you can PayPal me money if you want to. Bowser, you can get a girl pregnant before that. Yeah. Well, yeah, that defies all age rules there. So anyhow, as I was saying, if you smoke already, get away from me. I could be sitting in my car in traffic, and the guy in the car in front of me opens up his window and blows cigarette smoke out the window and tosses out his cigarette. Within seconds, I smell it in my car. But my windows are open or closed. I hate the smell of cigarettes. Now, all the text here got me all thrown off. What's this here? Yeah, Bowser, exactly right. I used to smoke, but had to stop because I couldn't stand the stink. Yeah, I gotta wonder about that because so many people smoke and you would think they would be used to the smell of it right away. Anyhow, I would say it's all the government, lawmakers, the Democrats, with their big brother knows better for you than you do. But it's not just Democrats pushing this one; it's Democrats and Republicans. So, it's going to be some money and people getting paid off behind the scenes for this one, I think. So I'm watching the Super Chat here as we go along. But, man, you guys got me all thrown off here. I'm so used to no one being into my comments here, and now I'm watching that instead of doing the video. Anyhow, yeah. Now, this is an opportunity. If you're enterprising and you're over 21 and you have a bunch of friends who are under 21 who all of a sudden can't buy their cigarettes, this is an opportunity for you. You're going to put one more tax on these cigarettes, $1 a pack. You'll go buy them and hand them out to them. Now, also, any kind of government, lawmakers, whatever, do you really think someone who's been smoking for 1 or 2 years already over the legal age of 18, they're going to just stop? Of course not. They're going to get cigarettes one way or another, and you can make any rule you want. It's not going to change that. They could pay one of their 22-year-old friends, here's $50. Go buy a bunch of cigarettes. Put them in this box and put them in the, behind the building in the dumpster or whatever, and go away. And later on, they come and pick them up. That's something like that. Is there a brotherhood amongst Tesla drivers the way there is with motorcycles? There may be, Bowser, but I am not one of them. I do not wave. I've seen it. Motorcycles be going down the road and they do this. The 2 fingers, out the side and down low. They do that. I see that a lot. But some people who drive the same kind of cars might be waving. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, you made a good decision too. You got the same kind of car as me. No, I don't do that. Because yes, okay, you got a Tesla too. That's good. Good choice. But I'm not your friend. I don't know you and don't want to know you or whatever. So I just keep on going. I was going to work yesterday, and there was a Tesla Model 3 in front of me and one behind me. So for a few miles, we were all running down the road, 3 Model 3s in a row, going down the road. What's this? Most people that I know smoke started in high school or middle school. Yeah. Where is that big guy who used to be in your videos? Are you referring to Scott? Scott? He was in episode 132, the mini bike at loudmouthtim.com. He's the one who crashed the mini bike going in a straight line. Scott is still around. I see him on his Facebook page, and I talk to him once in a while on the phone. We've been meaning for a while now to make another video for about 2 years now, but we haven't got around to doing it yet. Anyhow, for a moment, back to the original conversation. This new tobacco law, being over the age of 21 before you can buy a cigarette. Utterly ridiculous. Do you know why tobacco is legal and cocaine isn't legal? Because the government's making a whole lot of tax money off tobacco. Remember this whole thing the last few years? The economy crashed in 2008, 2009, and everything was just blown all apart for a long time. When the economy was bad, that's when the talk started to ramp up about legalizing marijuana. Legalize it and tax it to get that money. And that is what has brought it to where it is now. It wasn't about easing restrictions. It wasn't about, well, they're doing it anyhow, so we might as well make some money off it. It was just making that tax money the whole way. Gabriel Francis, get your burnout? Who is, what? You want to see him? What are you talking about, Bowser? Yeah, I have a nephew who's 24 now. He drinks beer, smokes pot, slams Mountain Dew like crazy, vapes, and smokes. He is like 0 for 5. And, oh boy. This whole vaping thing, they're cutting back on that too, and I think that's a good thing because vaping, they say, oh, it's different than tobacco. Yeah, it's a whole nother set of chemicals to make it do what it does and make it smell and taste the way it does. And now we have reports about people are getting seriously sick after vaping for a year or so. And tobacco, yeah, people, they'll smoke cigarettes for 5, 10, 20, 30 years and eventually die of lung cancer. But when you've got a bunch of people dying off of vaping in a year or so, okay, maybe this stuff is not what they said it was. Maybe this is a bad idea. Oh, Evil Z, you love my access panel. Yes, it is right there. A lot of places have access panels. You know, it's a whole lot easier to do this than to patch it all up and make it right, because the drywall in this ceiling, you can see the lines in it. The whole ceiling needs to be taken down and redone. So what's the point of fixing it right? Yeah, Bowser, you're right. Bowser, the price of a pack of cigarettes, it's more tax than it is the cost of the actual cigarettes. Yeah, Bowser, that is my California license plate from when I lived out in Los Angeles in 2013 to 2014 on the 5 Dodge Neon I had at the time. That was the car I chose specifically for California driving. I don't remember the episode numbers off the top of my head. The upper 160s. You can go back in my videos and see them. I never had any desire to smoke or even much to drink or anything like that. It just had no appeal for me. I see people like, oh man, I need a cigarette so bad. I think, it means nothing to me. I don't feel anything for it. And I think that's a really good thing. But why start? Anyone who has smoked in the chat here, why did you start smoking cigarettes? Was it all just because your friends did it and you wanted to be cool? Or did you think it would help you calm down or relax or focus in some way? Yeah, Bowser. Go back to my loudmouthtim.com and go through my web show episodes, like 160. Let me look here for you. Let me find it for you. I'm on let me open up. I have my other main computer behind me. I'll get you an episode number here to look at. I believe it was 169. Let me check here for you. No, that's not it. Not 169. Episode 175, 30 Days in LA here. Episode 176, Back East Again. And also, 173. Episode 173 is when I loaded up the Dodge Neon and drove back to Los Angeles in early November 2013. And then 176 was the episode I came back east to Pittsburgh to get married in October 2014. So anyhow, anyone have any questions for me? You can type them in real quick. I got totally thrown off here. I didn't think anybody would join the conversation. I just wanted to make a quick rant about cigarettes and stuff. Anyhow, back to the point. Government thinks just because they changed the law, a whole lot of 18, 19, and 20-year-olds are going to just stop smoking instantly. I don't think it's going to happen. They'll find a way. There's always a way. They might have to pay a little extra, get one of their friends to, enterprise on the side there and make some more money. But there's a way to do it. Smoking was supposed to be cool when it was affordable. No, that is not a Star Trek shirt. It is a plain old t-shirt. It just happens to have the different color collar on it. Have I ever raced anyone in my Tesla? Yeah, I usually win too. I once had a guy I was following a guy down the highway with a Ford Mustang with a real loud exhaust on it. He would keep dropping the gears and take off. Then he would catch up the traffic and have to slow down. We happened to get off the same off-ramp, and he took off again, and I stayed right behind him the whole way as he was speeding around the side road there. Yeah, the head rush is what got you. Tona 6G72. That's that would be a late 80s, early 90s Dodge Daytona with a 3-liter Mitsubishi V6 you're talking about there. And I know that Tona 6G72. If you go back to my episode 169, I believe it was, I had my 89 2.5 Turbo Spirit when I lived in LA the first time from 09 to 11. So I know about this kind of cars. TurboDodge.com. I used to be there a lot. Anyhow, okay, everyone's on the conversation here. We have 6 people in chat. That is an all-time record. We're about for 14 minutes already. Hey, I thought it'd be a quick 5-minute video. But anyhow, yeah, this whole cigarette thing, it ain't gonna work. Make all the laws you want. People want they don't want their drugs. They're hooked on them hard now. They need their drugs. And they're not gonna just stop out of nowhere because the government says so. I'm not moving the camera. I'd have to stand way back to fit it all in there. in the lens there. I need to get an external microphone and an external webcam. I think that would look better. The color looks better in this camera than my other one did. I have a Dell Latitude E5570 laptop now. I rebuilt it with Windows 7 Pro 64-bit, and from what I read in the specs, this is a 2-megapixel camera in it. Where's the wife? She's in the other room. She's never been in any videos. I don't think she would want to be in any videos. Well, anyhow, all right. That's what I have to say today. I can think of some more things, but I have to make separate videos for them. I have a list. Let me show you my list here on the phone. I have a notes thing on my phone, and I have, what is this? Go back. What are you doing? I'm trying to do something that's popping up alerts. I have a list on the phone of all different kind of subjects that I can make videos of. We're kind of past it now. Christmas package thieves off your front porch. You know what would fix a few of them? How about a nice little shrapnel bomb in a package? Here's something I thought would be funny. Put 3 boxes on your front porch, each box the same size. And then you get that a tricycle and that puppet in the suit from the Saw movies, and have a sign, "Hello, I want to play a game. 2 of these packages contain very valuable items. One contains a shrapnel bomb. Make your choice." We need that. We need to get a couple of these package thieves, seriously damaged, to put it nicely. Then maybe they'll start to think, oh yeah, this might hurt if I do this. Archie wants time to make a video about making a sandwich or something. Bowser, how am I not a YouTube superstar? Man, I wish I knew, because if Archie can get the amount of views and subscribers he has with the videos he makes, and I've been watching pretty regular all year, at least on the weekends, and it's pretty much the same thing. I'm broke. I got no money. I need more watches. I don't want a job. I'm broke. I need to get on a plane and fly to Thailand or Singapore or Melbourne so I can relax for the weekend. Oh, that must be nice. Bugsy Malone, hello. How you doing there? I see you just coming into the chat here. Look, we're up to 7 people. That's an all-time record here. 7. Oh, boy. Tim, did I ever have a gothic phase? No, I never did. When I was in high school, I don't think we even had a lot of goth people there. Salutations, Loudmouth. New York punter. Oh, hello. Hi, how you doing there? Thanks for stopping by. I'm reading down all the things here. I can't do super chats yet, so did I ever take the mini bike off any sweet ramps? No, I never did, because I am sure I exceed the weight rating of it, and any bumps that are too hard would cause some kind of a physical failure. New York punter, I'm near Pittsburgh. Update on the mini bike. I got the mini bike back from the people I gave it to, and it is sitting in the basement right now. The wheels are off. The frame is sitting there on the ground. The engine was no good. They let water get in the engine, and it's ruined. So I have to get a different engine for it. But I want to make a rebuild video of the mini bike, and then make another mini bike video eventually. Maybe we'll get Scott on the mini bike and see if he crashes it again. No, Bowser, I did not turbocharge the Neon. Let me tell you how weak that Dodge Neon was. I had a long stretch of flat, straight road I could do a speed run on. I turned off the air conditioner, I rolled up all the windows, and got at one end of that stretch and foot to the floor. Going on this thing. It got up to about 85 miles an hour, okay, and then, very slowly, 105 miles an hour. 106, 107. I got the 109 was its top end. It couldn't go any faster than that. With no AC load, with no wind drag from the windows being down, weak. But I got the car for LA driving, and you do a lot of 0 to 45 mile an hour driving out there. And for that, it was actually pretty good. First gear, second gear, it would take off and go pretty well. A Hayabusa. Well, I'm not a real. I actually thought about motorcycles once back in about 2012, and I sat on a few. And your knee is so bent, and your ankle is so bent the wrong way, it would never be comfortable for me. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream here in a moment. Anyone have any other last questions for me while we're here? I'm off work on Tuesday. Yes, that's right. Scott was the one on the dating rant video with me. That was episode 150. And a little point of trivia, I weighed 250 pounds in that video. So there was less fatness at the time. This doesn't look too bad here. Well, no, this does look bad. I was 250 pounds in that video, and that was March 8, 2008. So that was 11 and a half years ago. If you'd have told me 10, 11 years ago that I would pick up 75 pounds, oh, no way. It's been very gradual. In the summertime, I would lose 10 pounds in the summer, gain 15 in the winter, lose 10 pounds the next summer, gain 15 in the winter. It's been a very gradual stair-stepping going up with my weight over the years. And I've been saying for a long time to lose this weight. And once again, time to lose this weight. Harleys. You know what I don't like about motorcycles? They're too loud. Why do you have to have motorcycles be so loud? Bowser said that 250 pounds is considered thin. I didn't look too bad when I was 250 pounds. Let me see if I can find you a picture here. Hold on just a second. Here, I have it. This is a picture of me when I was right around 245, and this was taken May of 1999. One of my neighbors had got a new film camera. He's out there, oh, I'm going to take pictures. Yeah, okay. Idiot. But this is what I look like at about 245 pounds 20 years ago. A little bit of a stomach there, yeah, but certainly nothing like what I am now. My face was a lot less fat then, too. That is, I hate to say, almost 100 pounds. I'm about 335 right now. So this is 90 pounds below what I am right now. Well, so people can hear you and avoid hitting you. Well, I can see a motorcycle fairly well. Yeah, they are smaller. Why don't they have a flashing light on the back of it, like a little strobe light on the back of a motorcycle and one on the front? Why do I have to be blasted with their loud noise? When they're just putting that up, And then you got these guys got the big cruiser bikes with the big fairing in the front, and they got their big stereos blasting so loud so they can hear it over their loud exhaust. Is that a beer? Is what a beer? I have no beer here. I don't drink beer. I've never been a beer person. Oh, man. 7 people. Now we're back down to 6 again. There's a young Archie. Yeah, I think, Archie was skinnier when he was this age. And I was too. If you look in the starting video sequence of a lot of my episodes here, anything in the last 40, 50 episodes, there is a brief flash of me getting off of our Kawasaki Mojave quad we had at the time. At the time in that video, I was still in the military, and I was about 180 pounds. I had, more muscles from, doing push-ups and stuff, and I was thin then too. I used to be able to just, stand here and have my hands up under my ribs. Just and they would totally go right up under there, no problem at all. Now, that's not going to happen now. So I am darn near twice as heavy as I was at age 18. Great hair. Oh, thank you. I hope it stays that way. All the male relatives in my family, my grandfathers, some uncles, they're all, directly related to me. When they were in their 70s and 80s when they died, they had most of their hair. Not all of it, but most of it. Different amounts of white or gray. But, there's not a real baldness history in the family. So hopefully it stays that way. And I make it a point. I do not make bald jokes about people because I don't want karma to smash me on that one. Bowser, 335 pounds. How am I not in a mobility scooter? Well, I tell you what, I do feel it. I do feel it. If I have to get down on the floor for something, and I have to get back up, you don't just pop right up like I used to. You have to hold on, let me get my hand on the thing. Okay, and then like that. For anyone who wants to know what it's like, go to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up a 50-pound bag of sand. Okay, now throw it here, throw it here. I think you wonder why I'm so tired some days, because every time you move, you get up, you get down. It's like you have all this weight you have to throw around with you for every little movement. And so, yeah, that will make you tired pretty quick, I guess. Do you eat cheesesteaks since I live in PA? No. There are restaurants here that specialize in that kind of stuff. I think Permani Brothers downtown. I've never been there. NV Scotsman. Hello, Tim. NV Scotsman, you had written on Archie's thing the other day. Did I do, what was it? PH something that was in the comments. I didn't know what you meant by that. I didn't understand what it was. The hole in the roof? Well, I don't have a hole in the roof. I have an access panel, and it's doing good. Hey, you guys, I have an idea. I thought about making some new videos here. I have a bunch of games for my C64. I have to set the camera on the tripod, and I'm going to run through a few games in this thing, and you can see what it looks like, how the games play. Invicta. Here it is right here. I haven't worn this watch since about June, the first time Archie ranted at me for not bringing enough money in, to the show. I got cut off early. That kind of put me off of the watch thing. I haven't worn it since. Invicta 14969 in quartz. I didn't even change it for the time difference, but that looks like a Submariner, huh? I mean, reasonably close. $80. Now I think it's worth $100 with the celebrity provenance that I bring to it. Maybe if I ever sell it, I'll take a picture of it with me or something like that. Get Arch in here, give him a call. I didn't even think we'd be on this long. I thought I was gonna make a short 5-minute video ranting about cigarettes. Now we got 6 people in here. This is progress. This is leaps and bounds above anything else we've had before. Yeah, Evil's, I know, 6 viewers. Yeah, well, for me, that's a lot. On Archie's show, it's right around 200, give or take, most of the time. It's 12. Archie is 14 hours ahead of me. That's the time difference this time of year with turning the clocks ahead or back or whatever it is. It's 9:21 p.m. here right now, so it's 11:21 a.m. tomorrow there. I'm sure you could download Commodore 64 emulator. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't want an emulator. I wanted the original stuff. I was able to buy joysticks brand new. And I went on to, what was it? As a C64 forums, and I found a guy who, he repairs them. I had gotten one that needed fixed. And I bought one he had already fixed, and I sent him mine. Here, you can fix this one and put it back in use. The biggest trivia thing about C64s is you do not use the original power supply, because I found out they go bad, they overvolt the memory, and they blow it out. I'll have to make it a point of the video, but let's see if I can show you. Down here, 2 power bricks here. run it. One of them provides 5 volts DC, and one of them provides 9 volts AC. And people make those, and they adapt it into the original plug, and it runs good on that. A little bit of C64 trivia there for you. Pork chop video. What are you talking about, pork chop video? Oh, I remember what it was. The IRIX guy making his pork. I'm not going to make a pork chop video. He starts talking. That was an episode that, was a sponsored episode. And he just started talking the whole first 10 minutes. I had to text him. on the phone. Just let me talk. I'm paying for this episode here. That's the idea is for me to talk, I finally got into my subjects, like 10, 15 minutes into the episode. And he asked me the same questions he asked me last time. Well, anyhow, emulators. A crispy jalapeno McDonald's burger coming. I almost never go to McDonald's. Ever since I saw that Super Size Me movie many years ago, it put me off McDonald's, and I didn't much like them in the first place. Do I recommend the Roomba? No. At least not in my house, because there's too much stuff in the way, and I just can't see it doing a good job. I was over at a relative's house for Christmas, and he had a Roomba, and he told me how it would fill up its little dustbin every day. So apparently it does work, but aren't Roombas like $500 or $600? Hot for teachers. I offered him $50 for the episode. I've never paid more than that, $50 per episode. That was the one time I've paid him money all year. Ever since that episode back in about June or so, that he cut it short because we weren't making any super chat money. I haven't super chatted since. Kind of out of principle. But I did offer him $50 for the episode, and I'll pay for the refrigerator ads too. But that's about it. We're at 32 minutes now. Okay. Jeez, oh man. Okay, I got thrown off because people showed up. Thank you all for showing up. I do appreciate that. Totally unexpected. Tuesday, well, what day is today? Today's Sunday. Next day or two, I'm going to make another episode, I think. I should try to find a way to put an announcement on my channel here, like what Archie does. Like, tomorrow there'll be an episode at this time, if there's a way I can do that. Well, all right, guys, I'm going to get moving here because this is already way over what I thought it would be, 32 minutes now. But, yeah, back to the original point. Cigarettes, age 21. That's a dumb rule. It's not going to work. All right, I'm going to end the episode here. Does anyone else have anything? Archie, pump and dump his co-host. I got to wonder how much David S.W. is paying Archie for ads, because in a lot of his episodes, he'll have like 4 or 5 minutes straight, a video clip he puts in, screaming about David S.W. Yeah, I found out it's davidsw.com, but he doesn't say that. So David S.W., what? What is that? Is that a website? Is it a YouTube channel? I don't know. A documentary about me would be cool. Well, you know what you do, Hot for Teachers? You head on over to loudmouthtim.com and go down the entire list of the 189 episodes. And I'm not saying watch every single episode. Pick out one here, pick out one there, see what I was like years ago, and just work your way through. I had just reviewed, I referenced here, episode 91. I had gone back. Yeah, I'll go back on the channel eventually, once in a while. It's not every day. He doesn't invite me in with all the watch people because I'm not a watch person. Me having me on is a different thing. I didn't go on the Christmas show because he never texted me to come on. He mentioned about it, but then he never texted me. And then by the time I thought to look at my phone and see if he was doing an episode, he was already most of the way through the episode. And I was over at a relative's house anyhow, so I couldn't just stop over there and go outside and hold up the phone and get on the episode at all. I would have if he'd have texted me, say, "Hey Tim, be on in a half an hour." Yeah, no problem. I'll find a way to do it. But he didn't, so I didn't. How did I meet Archie? It's been reviewed in the past there. I do IT work for a living, and I have been doing a lot of research on data center videos, like to learn about data center work and what to do to get into those kind of things. And in the course of looking for IT videos and data center videos, I came across Archie's videos, Why the IT Industry Sucks. And then from that, for a long time, I just watched those videos he had. And then once in a while, okay, I'll look at an RT video, and I watched it, more and more over time. Tim, if I unexpectedly pass away, will we be informed? I don't know, but because no one around here knows how to get into my YouTube channel. They don't know how to make a video. They don't know how to update my website. I don't have any written directions anywhere for anyone. I should probably do that. Have something written down. Go to this. Get someone who knows how to program HTML. Update the website. Do this procedure to update the web pages. What was the other one here? So yeah, hot for teachers. As I was saying before, go back through my my website and watch a few videos over time. I've got 16 and a half years worth of videos. And you can see how I've evolved over the years. And B. Scotsman, does YouTube pay you anything? No. I don't have my monetization yet. I need 1,000 subscribers. I have 112. I need 4,000 watch hours in a year. Last time I checked, I had 357, I think it was. So I'm nowhere near qualifying for YouTube monetization yet, which is what I've been trying to do here since this whole thing. And oh, by the way, since we had the episode, I jumped from 95 subscribers to 112. And thank you to everyone who has joined. Please forward my information to anyone you don't like and tell them, hey, subscribe to this channel and watch his videos. So this is all for free. Tim, what's the garbage in the corner? Which corner? Some random stuff. Down. Oh, I keep turning this thing the wrong way. Man. That is 3 Cisco 2811 routers and 3 3560 switches that I used when I was doing my CCNA certification a few years ago. I want to put them on eBay. That stuff in the back there, these things, that's a bunch of stuff my wife is clearing out, boxes downstairs, and she wanted me to put it on eBay and sell it. And then over there are some VHS videotapes I had converted to DVD. And then there is the box of all the 5 1/4 floppy disks for the Commodore 64. I'm not going to make a pork chop video. I'll make a video of me making an instant soup. How about that? Pour in hot water, put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, ready to go. I'm not a hoarder. This room isn't that bad. My wife has this blue box behind me is a printer. I'm supposed to check it out. I haven't done that yet. This is this is the motherboard out of my desktop computer. I rebought my computer recently. That's an old Lenovo laptop someone gave me. It doesn't work right. Oh, let me show you this. Oh, it's not going to work. It's the battery's right dead. I haven't scrapped this thing yet. It's not going to start. Yeah. It has an interesting ding, 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 ding. And the Lenovo logo comes up when you first turn it on. And, oh, that's nice. But can't really do anything with that. I just haven't thrown it out yet. You collect like Arch. Any empty bottles? No empty bottles here. Work boot. Hi, thanks for coming on in here. I've said about 3 times now I'm going to be done here in just a minute. We're at 38 minutes. I was not planning on this at all. What kind of a cooking video could I make? A couple of regular hamburgers. I cook those once in a while. I can't super chat. No, I don't have YouTube monetization yet, NV Scotsman. Sorry. I wish I did. But I need about 900 more subscribers and a whole lot more watch time on the channel before I can get monetization. What else can I show you here? When I was out in California on my LA trip recently, I went to the Getty Museum in West LA, and I went to the Getty Villa in Malibu. And in their bookstore, I got this book, J. Paul Getty, How to Be Rich. It was written in about 1965. I've read about 30 pages so far, and I haven't read more yet. There's the map of the Getty Villa. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna get going here. I didn't plan this video to be so long, but next day or two, I'm gonna make another video and try to have my list more in order. Anyhow, no tobacco until 21. Doesn't matter to me, but I think it's ridiculous that the government really thinks all the 18, 19, and 20-year-olds are going to suddenly stop smoking and follow this rule. It ain't gonna happen. And how about any? Do I like SL? What is SL? NB Scotsman. What are you talking about? What's SL? Oh, the Mercedes SL. No, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Clive made a good joke about it the other night. Archie was ranting about, I want an SL, and Clive said, incels and SLs. I like how Clive always works in those little jokes, that little dig against Archie here and there. He does a good job of that. Incels and SLs, exactly. 9/11. Well, I got a Tesla Model 3. Yes, Tesla work boot. You're right. Tesla Model 3. All right, guys, we're at 41 minutes here. Thanks for all coming around the channel here. I'm happy to have some viewers and people. Can I wrench me on the Archie show? You know what? All I know, I tried to unwrench. I can't wrench anyone. I can remove or add someone or hide someone's videos or their comments rather. But that's all I was trying to do. Is people kept hiding my video, videos. They kept hiding my words. I caught on one day. I'm typing things and no one is responding to them. And so I logged in on a different account on my computer and on a different screen, different web browser, and I'm typing it and it's coming up on this one, but it's not coming up on that one. So okay, what's going on here? Oh, hot for teachers, stay. Oh, one of you saying wrap it up, one of you saying stay. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we're gonna do it again here. Do you have alerts on your phone? I get alerts on my phone whenever Archie starts one of his videos, but I don't get the alert until about 7 to 9 minutes into the video. I don't know why. Okay. Well, I going in here. It's 9:34 tonight. I wasn't planning to be on here for 42 minutes, but tomorrow night or the next night, I'm going to make another video and stop by if you want. And if I can figure out how to do it here, I'll put a note on my website, on my channel, saying I'll be on it this day at this time for a new video. All right, I'll see you later on here. Yes, you're right. YouTube is against me. I have to have so many subscribers and everything before I can get monetization. All right, I'm going to hit the end broadcast button. We'll see you later on. What are Tim's favorite movies? Well, I just saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That was a good one. A long-term favorite of mine has been Catch Me If You Can. Leo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. I've always enjoyed that. Learn how to round off the corners of life. A little bit of scamming and scheming to, make things a little easier for yourself. Not so much illegal, but just a little ethics there and so forth. Those are the two I can think of off the top of my head. All right, I'll see you later on. Thanks for coming in. Bye.